Hi there. On today's menu is Puran Poli, one of my favorites. I don't make this Maharashtrian dish very often, but whenever I do, it's usually a large batch. Here's how you can make them perfectly yourself. Did you subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates? Chana dal or Bengal gram, washed and soaked in water for at least an hour, whole wheat flour and plain flour, a cup of grated jaggery or gur. You could use a combination of jaggery and sugar, green cardamom powder, a nutmeg, ghee or clarified butter, vegetable oil, salt, water for kneading the dough. Transfer the soaked lentils into a pressure cooker or a pressure pan. Pour in enough water to cover the lentils. Add in a bit of turmeric powder or haldi, a bit of salt and a tiny bit of vegetable oil. Pressure cook the lentils till they are just done. Let's knead the dough. So I have taken more of the wheat flour and a bit of the plain flour. You could do a 50-50. Let's season it with salt. Give it a mix. Add in water as required to knead a soft dough, just like the chapati dough. Once it all comes together, just knead it till it's nice and smooth. I just kneaded it for about 3 to 4 minutes. Time for some oil massage. Knead it to get a smooth dough. Coat it with the oil so that it doesn't dry out. Cover it and let it rest for at least 20 minutes. The lentils are done, so I'll just strain them. That took about 3 whistles on high, so I'll just leave it aside for half an hour. Transfer the lentils into a mixer and make a paste. This is the chana dal paste that I just prepared, and I'm going to just quickly strain it to make sure there are no lumps in it. That looks interesting. That's done. To make the filling, it's best to use a heavy bottom pan or a non-stick pan. Into the pan, add in the fine chana dal paste. And the grated jaggery or gur. Mix it up, and the jaggery should start to melt. Keep the heat low. The jaggery has started melting. Have you subscribed to my channel already? I'll cover it briefly to help the jaggery melt completely. That's after about 2 minutes. Let's add in some freshly grated nutmeg. Nutmeg and jaggery are a combination made in heaven. Add in the green cardamom. Mix it all in. Keep cooking this on low heat till it's absolutely dry. That's done. Turn off the heat and let it cool down to room temperature. Just give the dough a light knead and then divide it into balls of equal size. Make them as big or as small as you want. That's totally up to your requirement. The stuffing has cooled down completely. So just make balls out of it. Equal size. That should easily fit into our prepared dough balls. I'm using a bit of plain flour to roll and shape the Puran Polis. So shape the balls into katoris or bowls. Place a filling ball and just close it up to seal the filling completely inside. Roll it back into a smooth round. Make the rest of them. Use a bit of flour, or you could even use a bit of oil to help with the rolling. Flatten it out slightly and start rolling gently. And roll it out as thinly as you can. That's one done. Similarly, roll out the rest of them gently and as thinly as you can. Cook the Puran Poli on a hot tawa, flipping occasionally. It's puffing up. Turn it over. Try the recipe. If you like it, leave your feedback in the comment section and share it with your friends. You may leave them as it is or apply a bit of oil or a bit of ghee. Some ghee on the other side. That's a perfect Puran Poli. Take it out. Cook the rest. That's the last one done. Serve the delicious Puran Polis warm with ghee, amras or khatta meetha dal. Enjoy!